All right, welcome everybody. My name is Jenna Beatty, and I am the holistic mama behind Rock and Roller Wellness. You can mainly find me on Instagram. I do have a presence on Facebook, but I'm not such a huge fan on Facebook, so I don't hang out over there. I am a leader for the Obsessed with Essentials team. I think mainly everyone on here tonight was invited by Janet. So we are part of the umbrella team Obsessed with Essentials. It's a fabulous community that we have built over the past 6 years or so. I'm super passionate about non-toxic living specifically, and I love how the oils really fit into all of that. I have 2 baby boys. I'm married to my partner in crime, and we recently escaped California and landed in Utah about a year and a half ago, and we couldn't be happier, and it's been such a great journey so far. And I love doing this business from the comfort of my home and usually my pajamas. So upper half businesses unite. And tonight we are going to cover all things oils. And of course, I have to say that I'm not a doctor. I will never pretend to be a doctor. I'm a holistic health mentor and a mom who uses natural remedies and methods as prevention and a first approach. And I love sharing about my experiences and what has worked for me. I absolutely value the knowledge and services of medical professionals. If I get in a car accident, please take me to the nearest hospital and load me up so I don't feel anything. Please seek guidance from your doctor or naturopath before implementing any radical changes to your lifestyle. But I have a vision, and it's to create a movement of independent critical thinkers demanding the ban of chemicals in our food, water, and products. And I love to educate on these topics. Now, normally I do go through a few slides really diving into all of that first, but just to save time tonight, I've really narrowed it down and I'm just going to be talking about the oils. But I do have a lot of classes that I offer, making over your medicine cabinet, ditch and switch, where I go into a lot more in depth. And I would love, if you're interested, you can always ask myself or Janet about the class schedule and get on one of those, or we have many recordings. So please reach out if it interests you. Oops. Here we go. So what's on the agenda for today? So we're going to go over what are essential oils, why you would want to use essential oils, why and who doTERRA is, actually it's not the top 10 oils, it's really the top 13 oils, just where you would want to start. You don't have to start with all of them, but the top 13 is really where you want to start. The perks and about our community, and then how to get oils if that's something that you feel called to do. I love this quote. This is my son taking his daily vitamins. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And this is just really something I live by. So it had to have a space on my presentation here. Okay, why isn't my button working? That's going to drive me nuts. Okay, what are essential oils? We're going to start with that. So they are natural aromatic compounds. They are the immune system of a plant that are extracted and steam distilled from plants, trees, barks, flowers, and then from citrus, they're cold pressed. So they are concentrated, highly potent chemical compounds, and they are used for supercharged health benefits. Essential oils are more than just natural products. Each with a unique chemical makeup, essential oils have dozens of benefits for the body and mind. You can see here a peppermint leaf magnified where you can actually see the oil sac, and that is how we get essential oils. That's where essential oils come from. 1 drop of peppermint is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So they are supercharged, like I said, 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. Oils are plant medicine, okay? They work synergistically with our bodies because plants and humans are both carbon-based, as are all living things. One problem can be addressed by many different oils, and one oil can address many different problems. We call these side benefits instead of side effects. Because we share DNA with plants, oils address root causes on a cellular level, and our bodies recognize their properties and put them straight to work. You can see here an animal cell and a plant cell, see how similar they are. Oils penetrate the oily membrane surrounding our cells where synthetic medications, which are water-based and antibiotics, do not. So here is a picture of a bacteria and a virus. Normally for a bacteria, they will prescribe antibiotics because it's on the outside of the cell and it can kill that along with killing all the good stuff in your gut. Because oils can penetrate the cell membrane, you can use our antibiotic oils, nature's antibiotics such as oregano, melissa, black pepper, things like that. And it will actually penetrate and get to that virus on the inside. And they are actually very fast acting and effective. So how do they work? We have 100 trillion cells that communicate with each other through electrical pulses and through the hormone system. Toxins block the receptor sites so that the cells don't communicate with each other as well. This opens the door to disease and dysfunction. On average, it takes the liver between 30 to 120 minutes to break down essential oils and put them to work. So I love this visual. Here you have an infected cell, right? A damaged cell. Here's the door, and then here's all the garbage, the toxins, the synthetic crap that's in, the dyes and the artificial sweeteners and all just the chemicals and fragrances and everything that we have environmentally and in our home that start to clog and block that door of communication. So there are three chemicals constituents to oils: phenols, monoterpenes, and sesquiterpenes. Now, the phenols are like the housekeepers, okay? They are the cleansers. They cleanse the outside of the cell membrane, and they help to rid the body of parasites. Then we have sesquiterpenes. They are the regulators, okay? So they enter through the cell and stop or erase garbled or miswritten info in your DNA. Then the monoterpenes, they are the healers. They seek to mend and repair the damage that's been done to your cells, and they will reset your DNA back to factory setting. So this is a really great explanation to really break down, like, okay, what are oils? Okay, I know they're good for me, but what exactly can they do for me? They work on a cellular level. This is what they're doing. Okay, if that's not enough, we're going to dive deeper into why you would want to use essential oils. They are natural, they are safe, they are effective. Now we're talking doTERRA only. There is a lot of fake oils on the market. Okay, it's not a regulated industry. Anybody can say that they're 100% natural, and they could have maybe less than 10% of actual oil in there. The rest could be fillers, synthetics. It's very hard to tell where they've been grown, where they come from, all that. You want to know where your oils came from. You want to purchase from a reputable company who's doing testing and proving all of that and all the things. They have been around for centuries, okay? Essential oils, pure essential oils, they're not new. That's not some new fad that just came about. They've been around before us, and they support the body physically, emotionally, and chemically. There are no side effects. There are only side benefits. They are so versatile and so easy to use. The cost is just pennies per dose. Many oils are naturally antibacterial, antiviral, antimicrobial, and antiseptic. They're good for minor injuries as well as significant health issues, and they're safe for everybody, infants, elderly, and even your pets. Now, a little bit about who doTERRA is and why I've chosen to not only use their products on myself and my babies and my family, but why I've decided to create a business and a legacy with them as well. The heartbeat of doTERRA. So there are 5 pillars of what makes doTERRA different and stand out. They're co-impact sourcing, okay? We sustainably source from over 45 countries worldwide, only where the plant grows indigenously. We can plant lavender right here in Utah. It is not going to be the same as growing it where it grows naturally in its natural habitat, where the climate and the seasons and all the things are what is meant for that plant. Our certified pure tested grade, this is something that no other essential oil company has or is doing. doTERRA had to set the bar in an industry where there were no regulations. This is the most tested essential oils in the world. Every single bottle is tested over 50 times, and all of those testings are put onto sourcetoyou.com. Every single bottle is labeled with a code that you can enter into that website and get the entire printout of all of the testing done on that particular bottle. doTERRA is promising nothing is added, nothing is taken away to their oils. And if somehow something gets contaminated, even just naturally in the environment, those batches are thrown out. This is so important to doTERRA. Next is their medical partnerships, okay? They absolutely value Western medicine, but there needs to be more integration, and this is what they are committed to, working with modern healthcare and world-renowned medical facilities to bridge the gap between natural and Western medicine. There needs to be more talk about nutrition and more talk about preventative. And this is what they're doing, and it's so amazing. Their Healing Hands Foundation, doTERRA, is heavily invested in building up communities, providing education, tools, support, and resources. Their biggest thing is they want to impact as many lives as possible on both sides of the bottle. And lastly, their partnership with Operation Underground Railroad, which is something that I'm super, super passionate about. And to be honest, I didn't even know that they were partnered with them until after I started a business with them. And they are somebody, or they're a corporation, not a corporation, they're a, oh, what is the word? Anyways, Operation Underground Railroad is something that I've been heavily invested in because of their commitment to end human and child trafficking. And Tim Ballard is the founder of it, and he's just an incredible, amazing human. You can look him up on YouTube or social media accounts and follow all of his doings, and they're just amazing. So to know that I'm partnering with a company who is partnered and so invested with this organization was the word I was looking for, is so near and dear to my heart. And it's not talked about enough. It is such a huge deal in our world. And it's amazing to know that together we can really make a difference in this. And so it's absolutely one of the things I'm most proud of that we are involved with. So a little bit diving deeper into the transparency, doTERRA created the CPTG, certified pure tested grade. We have the purest, safest, most tested essential oils in the world. It's a distinctive and measurable gap between no FDA regulations and doTERRA. Why? Because we are committed to the purity and potency well over profit. Essential oils are tested over 50 times to ensure nothing is added or taken away. So keep in mind, again, this is an industry where there are no FDA regulations. Anyone can label their product as 100% pure or natural, even when they contain chemicals, pesticides, synthetic components, stabilizers, and other harmful toxins. So here is what the website looks like, sourced to you, where you can go and put your code in and get the entire testing printed out. You can test all of your bottles. You can see it. They wanted to be as transparent as possible because really that's the only way to prove, right? There's no other way to prove that what you're getting is what they say they're giving to you, you know? So next, we're going to talk about the 3 ways to use essential oils. Now, again, this is doTERRA only. You're going to use all 3 ways. So I'll get to this. Okay, aromatically, topically, and internally, you can actually ingest some of doTERRA's oils because of the purity. And you'll see why. Like lemon, can you ingest lemon in real life? Yes, you can. So pure, tested lemon essential oil, you should be able to ingest. So if you ever find a bottle of lemon essential oil and it says not for ingestion, then you're going to say, well, why not, right? That's a telltale sign. Excuse me, a little under the weather, which I know is very ironic. So aromatically, first, you can inhale it straight from the bottle or add a few drops to a diffuser. This is very calming to emotions, very mood boosting, energy, opens up the airways, purifies the air of pathogens, promotes restful sleep, all the things. This is the easiest, fastest way to start using your oils is just to start smelling them. And whether that's just, like I said, cracking open the bottle, putting a drop in your hands, rubbing your hands together, do a deep inhale. You can use something like these little personal inhalers. This one, they usually come with like a cotton wick inside. I take that out, toss it because it's probably sprayed with glyphosate. Cotton is very heavily sprayed with glyphosate, which is not good for you. I replaced it with Himalayan salt, which has a lot of health benefits. And I put probably 20, 30 drops of this one is Breathe. And I put these in like 2 years ago. It does need a refill, but you can definitely still smell it. And then, you know, if you have kids who need like a focus blend or a stress blend, an anxiety blend, something like that, or even just something like Breathe, it's very discreet, can fit in their backpack or their pocket, and they can take it out when they just need to inhale. And think about this. Think about when you go and have, you know, some work done on your teeth, or even a procedure where they're going to put you out. How fast do you fall asleep? You know, they tell you to start counting backwards, right? And what do you get to like number 3 and you're out? That's how fast essential oils can reach your brain, and you can have a positive impact. So, they say essential oils reach your brain in 22 seconds. So if you're, you know, having a panic attack or, you know, just a super stressful moment, or you need to focus before a test or to do your homework or anything like that, essential oils are so fast, safe, and effective. So next we have topically, right? And one of the ways that we love to use our oils topically is through these little roller bottles. doTERRA makes pre-made roller bottles as well. You can see them down here. Here's our top 10 already in a pre-diluted roller bottle ready to go. So if you're not the DIY type, doTERRA's got your back. They do provide a lot of their most common blends already in a pre-made roller for you. This is great to apply to the area of concern or bottoms of the feet. It's soothing to muscles, can ease joint discomfort, it calms the skin irritations, boosts your immune system, and is great for emotions, all kinds of emotion, every kind. I mean, stress, anxiety, sleep, you know, focus, energy, just we have all the mama blends and new baby blends and every blend you can think of. I think we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recipes, you name it. We have seasonal support, fever, tummy, everything. And then next is internally. You can add a drop of oil to your food, to your water, to an empty veggie capsule and take it internally. We also have pre-made soft gels. Again, if you're not a DIYer, you can absolutely purchase things already made. So great for upset tummies, to boost the immune system, to add flavoring to your cooking. It's so very supportive cellular health. Oils work on a cellular level, like we talked about, and everything is addressing the root cause. Nothing is just a topical cover up. Everything is going down to a cellular level to address the root cause, which is why I love, love, love essential oils. So fractionated coconut oil, this is what we use to dilute. It's just like coconut oil, except the fatty chain is taken out so it doesn't liquefy. So we generally dilute all of our essential oils. So when you get an essential oil and it's in the regular bottle, you're generally gonna add some fractionated coconut oil to that to dilute. So in one of these bottles, this is a large bottle, it's a 10 ml. I've got about, I usually do it on the heavier side. In a bottle like this, we would tell you to use anywhere from 30 to 50 drops of essential oil, whether it's just one oil or you're making a blend, right? And then the rest of it would be filled up with the fractionated coconut oil as your carrier oil. And that is going to help the oils absorb into your skin. It's going to help you apply to larger areas. It's going to lessen any skin irritations, which are extremely, extremely rare. But diluting helps with that, because if you were to have a skin irritation, you're not going to want to add water. Water is going to drive oils in deeper. You're going to want to add more carrier oil if you were to have any kind of skin sensitivity. And if you were, it's going to be very mild. We just, in all the years that we've been in business and we have millions of customers, I think it's 0.006% of skin irritations, and none of them have been any kind of severity at all. So literally it would just be very, very minor, and you would use more fractionated coconut oil or any type of oil, olive oil, butter, even anything like that to remove the oil and lessen it. Diluting allows you to use essential oils for any age, even your pets. And it helps to save money because you're using less of your essential oils and helping, spread the oil and everything with the fractionated coconut oil. I also like using jojoba oil if I'm going to use oils on my face, or argan oil. You can use any carrier oil you want. We like fractionated coconut oil because it has no smell, no taste, no nothing. So it really doesn't interfere at all with the aromatics of the essential oils. And MCT oil is actually the same as fractionated coconut oil. And I've been getting this one here at Costco, and it's a really good price. So if you ever see it at your Costco, you might want to snag it. So this is also why we dilute. So you can see no dilution here, and then with using fractionated coconut oil. Excuse me. So oils are very volatile, so they are going to pop off and dissipate quickly. So that's why we do reapply our oils. It's not just put it on in the morning and it'll last all day. No, you want to reapply. I'm reapplying my oils, and different ones depending on what the need is, all throughout the day. So you can see that using a carrier oil is helping to trap the oils and drive the oils into your skin, and you're losing a lot less oils when you're using a carrier oil. So it's a really great way to trap and stretch your oils and get better absorption. So next is where to apply. The soles of our feet have much larger pores than the rest of our body. The skin is less sensitive. So this is a great place to start if you are worried about sensitivities, or maybe you do already have like a lot of sensitivities and you're kind of wary about trying essential oils. Try them on the bottoms of your feet, and you can just dilute a little bit extra if you want. Our feet soles don't contain the sebaceous glands, which sebum acts as a barrier, so they're going to absorb really nicely. And according to ancient practice of reflexology, every nerve line in the body ends in your feet. So I love putting oils on my feet. I always try to put oils on my feet whenever I can, especially with my kiddos, because that's a great place that like they're not going to mess with. And it's giving you also that spiritual connection to the earth, which I really love. And then other places that you're going to apply your oils: back of the neck, temples if you have a headache, behind your ears, over your heart is such amazing. I always put oils over my heart. If you're going to go and do a speech, putting rose over your heart, or immortelle or frankincense, lavender, anything. If you want to raise your vibrations and you're going to use one of the high vibe oils, putting them over your heart. If you need something for calming, for sleep, over your heart all the time. Wrists, legs, feet, bottom of the big toe, because that's the brain and the head on the Chinese foot chart. So anything congestion or focus or anxiety, stress, sleep, all those things, I always put a little bit of extra oil on the bottoms of my big toe. And then up and down your spine is going to be the same as the feet, because it gets basically to everywhere in your body by putting it on feet and spine. And then abdomen, if you're having cramps or an upset stomach or something like that, just applying the oils directly to your abdomen. And then chest, shoulders, anywhere of discomfort. I put your oils everywhere, people. They're just amazing. You'll love them. A little bit of safety talk: never put oils inside your nose. Put them everywhere, but don't put them in your nose, your eyes, or your ear canal. Now, I'm a little under the weather if you can't tell. So I just breathe all around my nose, actually. You're just not going to put oils up inside your nose. You're not going to like tip your head back and like drop the oil bottle in your nose. Same with your ears. If I have an earache or my kids have an earache though, like I'll put lavender, basil, and tea tree, a drop of each on a cotton ball, and put the cotton ball like right inside the ear, even put a Band-Aid over it, and your ear infection will be gone the next day. But that's not the same as like tipping your head over and like dropping the oil inside the ear. That's what you don't want to do. You're going to want to be mindful of hot oils. Some oils are hot in nature. Oregano is our hottest oil. If you put oregano straight on your skin, it's going to get hot. It's not going to like burn your flesh off, but it's going to get hot and it's going to feel like it's burning. Excuse me. What are you going to do if you get a hot oil on? Are you going to put water? No, you're going to grab coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, butter, olive oil, something like that. Lotion even. Hopefully it's an unscented lotion. And you're going to use that to remove or dilute the oregano. Also clove, cinnamon, things like that. Those are all hot oils. So you're just going to want to dilute them extra if you're going to use them. And then some oils are photosensitive. It's mainly citrus oils, and that has to do with their chemical constituents and how they react to the sun. They will burn. So bergamot is our most photosensitive oil. So you're not going to want to put bergamot or like lemon or wild orange, slather it on your skin and then go lay out for a tan or go boating or even gardening or on a walk. You're going to want to be mindful. So in the summertime and when it's hot out, things like that, so that I don't have to think about it, if I'm going to wear oils and go out, I just put my oils where the sun don't shine and then we're good. Otherwise, we do have little cheat sheets and lists of like every oil that's photosensitive. So if you're interested in that, you can reach out to one of us and we can get that to you. It's not a big deal, but you just want to be mindful of it. Always look for the supplement facts before ingesting. And this is for doTERRA only. So if it has supplement facts right here, then you know you can ingest it. If it doesn't have supplement facts, you know you can't. So it's very cut and dry, very simple. You're going to want to use stainless steel or glass only. Oils will break down plastic and then you're just ingesting the plastic, which is just very counterintuitive. And you need to get rid of plastics anyway. So go ahead and ditch those. I like to use my stainless steel cup, and I even ditched the plastic straw it came with and put my stainless steel straw. So now I can put a drop of lemon in every glass of water that I have. Keeps your organs gently detoxing. And what does water do? It drives the oils in deeper, right? So by adding a drop of lemon to my water, it's going to help drive the water. The oil is going to help drive the water into my organs, and I'm going to be hydrated faster. So it's kind of like drinking electrolyte water and that kind of thing. So it works on numerous levels and keeps me gently detoxing all the time, which is so important. What's next? Understanding proper dilution. When in doubt, just dilute extra. And oils and water don't mix, which we talked about. Okay, now we're going to go over the most popular oils. Is everyone with me still? I can't see you, but hopefully everybody's good. Okay, try to zip through this for you guys.
Thank you.
What's that?
We're all good. Yeah.
Okay, awesome, great. Okay, we're going to start with frankincense, the king of oils. Sorry, I keep messing with myself. It's like getting hot in here and I don't know what to do about it, but we're just going to roll with it. Frankincense, the king of oils. I absolutely love frankincense. I think I say this about everything, but frankincense is like my favorite oil. I definitely take a drop of frankincense under my tongue probably twice a day, morning and night. It's the most amazing for inflammation, healthy cell growth, anti-cancer. It's in our sick blend, our headache blend, our joint and muscle blend. Great for skincare, wrinkles, scarring, pigmentation, helps with depression and anxiety, overall immune booster. This is the oil where we have the slogan, when in doubt, frank it out. You can literally use frankincense for anything. And you guys, I once had one of the top leaders in doTERRA, Boyd Truman. He's the creator of Symphony of the Cells, which is a whole other amazing thing. I'm going to do a whole class on Symphony of the Cells soon. So if you're interested, you can come to that. He said this is how hard it is to choose what oil to go with what ailment. You close your eyes and you pick. That is how versatile oils are. Whatever, if you don't know, I've recently just really gotten into picking my oils like for the day, just very intuitively, like what am I drawn to, you know? And when you really get in tune with your body, you understand that like when you're craving something, that's your body telling you that you need something. I mean, Doritos cravings are a little bit different, but you understand what I'm saying when you're really in tune. And oils are no different. And no matter what oil you grab, the side benefits to these oils are so wide ranging that more often than not, that oil is going to help you with whatever it is that you were grabbing the oil for in the first place. So that's what I love about essential oils. Tea tree, 100% in my emergency first aid kit. This is all things healing, cleansing skin. I love it in my detox baths, on cuts, scrapes, owies. It's in my owie blend, very antibacterial, antifungal, great for diaper rash, eczema, everything. This oil is so, so, so good. I have it, I actually had it in front of me. I don't know. I think my husband took it. My husband uses the crap out of all of them, actually, not just tea tree, but he often steals my oils. He's into it. Oregano. Okay, so oregano, this is the nature's antibiotic. I don't know why I said it was some sort of an accent right then, but nature's antibiotic that is very cell selective, okay? It is going to go after the bad cells and it's going to leave the good cells nice and healthy behind. It can penetrate the cell membrane like we talked before. It leaves your gut flora healthier, and it is more powerful than penicillin. It helps to take off warts and skin tags. We have so many testimonies of that in our community. This is in the very sick blend. This is if you've got something going on, you're going to want to use oregano. You can take it internally. You can use it in a roller. I don't know about diffusing it. I personally love the smell of oregano. Because I love pizza, I will add it to my pasta and things like that. I have yet to diffuse it, but if anyone's going to diffuse oregano, it would probably be me because I actually do really love the smell of it. But this is a hot oil, so no matter what, you're going to want to dilute it extra. And you're not going to want to like put a drop under your tongue or anything like that. But to take it internally, you would put it in a veggie cap and then add a little bit of the MCT oil to that veggie cap or olive oil or avocado oil or something like that, and then drink it down. It's also already in our On Guard Plus soft gels. So it's the On Guard blend plus oregano, melissa, and black pepper. So those I always have on hand, and they're amazing. Next up, we have lemon, which is all things cleansing. This is great for cleaning products. Oh my gosh. I'm following this one gal who's a doTERRA wellness advocate, and she was doing, you guys all know what reels are. So she was making a funny reel or something like that. I don't know. She posted it on her Instagram, and she's like, when you come down in the morning and you forgot to do the dishes the night before, you just sprinkle some lemon all over it and you walk away. So it was really funny, but I love making baking soda and a few drops of lemon, just enough to like make a paste. And I clean my whole house with that. It's amazing. It smells so good. I love putting a few drops down the garbage disposal, like when I'm cleaning out the sink. That's amazing. It's a natural Gooby Gone. It will get off every tag from Home Goods. It will get gum out of your hair. It will get black Sharpie marker off of a white marble countertop the night before you're moving out of your rental. True story. It's amazing. You have to have a lemon. It's great for when you're sick. You put a drop of it on a spoonful of honey and drink that down. Super good for allergies. You're going to mix it with lemon and peppermint for allergies. Great for cooking in your salad dressings, all that kind of stuff. I love adding it to blueberry muffins, lemon blueberries, so good. I like lemon. Lavender, the calming oils, great for sleep, mood, depression, anxiety. This is something you want to have in your first aid kit. This is what you're going to grab for any kind of burn, sunburn, oh my gosh, barbecue burn, whatever kind of burn, scrapes, cuts, owies, any kind of skin irritations. This is your skin oil. Sore muscles, tension, headache, allergy, fever blend. It's in all of those blends. Lavender is definitely like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils for sure. Next is peppermint, the all-purpose oil. Again, another kind of Swiss Army knife of Essential oils, head tension, respiratory support, allergy blend, digestive support. It's in our fever protocol, cools down the body, oral health. My husband loves to put it in his water when he's working out. It helps to keep your breath fresh the whole time and then keeps your internal body temperature cool. So love a drop of peppermint in your water. And only do when you guys are adding drops of oil to cooking or your water, anything like that, one drop. Seriously, that's all you need. Very potent. Okay, On Guard. I love this blend. So now we're going to get into the blends. On Guard is our Health and Protect blend. It's our daily immune support for cold, flu, airborne viruses. It purifies the germs in the air. Great for mouthwash, cold sores, gum disease, gingivitis, MRSA, all natural cleaning. I clean my entire house with this. Hand sanitizer, toy cleaner. Make all of our hand soaps with this. It's a blend of wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, and rosemary. And we actually have a whole complete On Guard line. Hand soap, toothpaste, which is amazing. Our hand sanitizer, I can't live without. The On Guard Plus pills that I was talking about. Beadlets, I give these to my kids. The cough drops, which I just literally went through an entire bag today and I ran out. We just got new On Guard hand sanitizing wipes in a pack and in the little individuals, which we're so excited. Those have been long awaited. And then it comes in the regular oil bottle, the 15 ml, the roller that is already pre-diluted and ready to go if you're not a DIYer. And then our On Guard Cleaner Concentrate, which is a must. I clean my entire house with this, completely non-toxic, kills everything. We've actually done a study that it kills better than Clorox, Lysol, or anything like that. And it is completely chemical-free and good for you. It will boost your immune system as well as killing all the germs around you, which I don't think Clorox or Lysol is doing anything for your immune system, just saying. So moving on, Digest Zen. This is the most amazing blend, okay? Ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, anise, tarragon, fennel, all the soothing tummy oils. This will combat any type of tummy issue. If you're going to the bathroom too much, if you can't go to the bathroom, if you're getting nauseous in the car, morning sickness, anything like that, this is the most amazing blend and it works so fast. We actually have a line of it as well. The oil, the roller, we have the digestive soft gels, which you can take internally. And we even have the digest tabs, which are basically a clean Tums. I actually have a slide right here. Actually, I have a printout of it. I should put it on here just because I love, okay, I don't know where it is, but I did a side-by-side of the ingredients in Tums versus the ingredients in our digest tabs. And the Tums did not fare well. They are full of red 40, yellow 5, yellow 6 flavors, sucrose, talc. Okay, our digest tabs have calcium carbonate, which is what they're supposed to have, star anise, peppermint, ginger, caraway, coriander, tarragon, fennel, xylitol, magnesium, and stevia. Super clean, super yummy, as yummy as those things can get. I actually like the taste of them because I like all those different herbs, but clean. They're not going to tear up your gut and do a lot of damage while they're trying to help you with your tummy issues. So you guys need to be mindful of those added dyes and things like the artificial sweeteners. Like I said, I took all those slides out to be mindful of time tonight, but I usually love to dive into that kind of stuff. Okay, next up is Breathe, which is what I've been using all day long. I'm talking way too fast. So this is the respiratory blend. All the top respiratory oils. So we have laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, lemon, cardamom, ravensara, and ravensara. It is amazing for congestion, colds, asthma, snoring. I love putting a drop of it in a hot, steamy shower. We also have a line of it. We have the roller, the pre-made roller. I have it right here. I have mine that I made. Whoops, lost that one. I have the oil up there that I have in my humidifier right now. We also have the Breathe cough drops, and then we have the Breathe vapor stick, which is much like Vicks, but again, no petroleum jelly and no bad artificial ingredients, just the good stuff. Okay, and Deep Blue. This is the gateway husband oil if you need your husband to be on board with you purchasing essential oils or using essential oils. Give him a tube of this Deep Blue. It's amazing. So it's like a natural icy hot, if you will, but icy hot is not going to go in and actually address the root cause of whatever the pain is being caused from, which is always inflammation. So this blend has wintergreen, camphor, peppermint, ylang ylang, helichrysum, blue tansy, German chamomile, and osmanthus, all the things to combat what is actually the root cause of your soreness, achiness, everything like that. So sore muscles, tension, headaches, inflammation, that is spelled wrong. Soothing and cooling, restless legs. I loved slathering these on my calves when I was pregnant. I was a lifesaver. Joint pain, bone pain, growing pains, arthritis, fibromyalgia, great for massage. And we also have a Deep Blue line, the oil, the roller, our polyphenol complex, which anytime you were to grab like a Tylenol for some sort of pain, I go to my Deep Blue polyphenol complex. The first ingredient is frankincense, which is all things anti-inflammatory, which is all things that's causing pain. And then the rub, oh, you know what? This actually comes in a larger size. I should put a picture of that too. And then we also have the sample sizes as well. You guys, Deep Blue is a miracle. I love putting it on. If I'm in extra pain, I put it on and jump in a hot shower or soak in a bath, because again, the water drives in the oils. So sometimes that's a good thing in cases like that. I love doing that. Okay, copaiba. This is the CBD of essential oils. It is powerfully relaxing. It relaxes the entire nervous system, soothes anxious feelings, supports cardiovascular, nervous system, digestive system, immune system, and respiratory systems. It's a powerful antioxidant that promotes immune health, and it also comes in a soft gel. I absolutely love copaiba. It's so amazing. I usually have a slide where I go in depth and talk about it more on like a constituent level, but I just wanted to save time tonight. But this is such an amazing oil. Use it on babies with lavender. I used it on my baby's gums when he was teething. It doesn't have any of the, mental, it's not
There's
like
no
THC
in it.
What's that?
There's no THC in it.
There's no THC in it, no. But the chemical, something about the
on a drug test, huh?
What's that?
It's guaranteed not to show up on a drug test.
Absolutely, yes. It's totally different, but it's something about the and I actually, when I get done with the presentation, I'll pull up that slide because I have it in a different spot, but I can send it to you directly. It's going to give you all of the medicinal benefits of like why someone would want to use CBD on a medicinal level. This is going to give you all of that and then some. The chemical constituents are higher in copaiba essential oil. So I literally take this every day. My husband works for the government, hopefully not for much longer, but he takes this every day. I give this to my kids. So we call it the CBD of essential oils, but it's completely different.
Oh, cool. Good. Nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you more about it. I would love to. I love talking. I have a lot of info on it. Okay, and now adaptive. This is our mental wellness blend. Compliantly, we call it our calming blend, but it is really made for our mental wellness blend. It supports and regulates mental health. It regulates emotions, boosts mood, nervousness. It's very soothing and supports tranquility, calming, stress, anxiety. This is an amazing blend made up of wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum. This is going to help you focus when you need to focus and calm the mind. We have so many testimonies. This is actually one of our newer blends. It's only been out for 2 years now and some change, and people have gone crazy for it. Why? Maybe because we're in like a mental health crisis in our world anyways, so it couldn't have come at a better time. It also comes in a capsule that you can take internally, as well as the regular oil bottle, and then a pre-made roller. And I love to mix this with other oils. I like to mix it with wild orange and black spruce, even though it has wild orange. I put more wild orange and black spruce and some of the fir oils, which are also super, super calming and grounding. This has so many. It might be one of our most popular blends, to be honest. It's done so much good in people's lives. Next, we have Balance, which is my personal favorite. This is the one, this has been around for a longer time. So if you loved Balance, so many people, not switched over, but love Adaptive even more. But this is our grounding blend. This supports all things relaxation, mood support, stress, anxiety, sleep, very calming to the mind, emotional balance, very centering, grounding, if you will. It is a lot of the firs, spruce leaf, howood leaf, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, and osmanthus. And this is a close-up of our cells. Okay, this is before and after using Balance. So these cells here are very on edge, very, clustered, very like on the verge of a panic attack. And this is, I think,
They look out of focus, like they're not able to.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a mess, which is like probably what normally we all look like, right?
Yeah.
And then after, I think, 3 minutes of applying Balance, everybody's chilling, everybody's social distancing, we've got our space, we're ready to roll. And this is what Balance does to our cells. And to me, it's like, can we have a bath oil of Balance, please? Because that's just what we all need. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about our oil community and what you get when you join with us. So the perks of getting started are you get a community. We have cultivated our special community for the past 6 years. And to me, this is why I joined on this particular team, is I saw what Melody, the founder of Obsessed with Essentials, had cultivated, and it was something so special. You don't get that when you go and purchase anything on a shelf at the grocery store, anything like that. It doesn't come with somebody gonna call you up and check on you or make sure you know how to use that product or give you an ebook or all the recipes that they've come up with and their experiences and the collection of experiences from everyone that they know that are using the same product. Nothing comes with that. So that is really why doTERRA wanted to do things different, because they wanted to create communities. They want people to band together. They want people to use their experiences and their resources and pull together and really create that for each other. So that is what you get when you join with us. We offer education, exclusive classes, we do giveaways. We are very hands-on, and we try to give that in multiple different ways through either our social media accounts. We have a collective Facebook group, our Obsessed with Essentials Facebook group, and then we've also turned that into a website too. You'll also get a wholesale discount with doTERRA. You'll get 25% off of doTERRA products for a year, plus access to our rewards program, earning free shipping and free points if you so choose. And then access to all of the monthly promotions, whether it's doTERRA's exclusive promotions or some that we run as well. So again, here is a kind of a visual of our Facebook community with well over 4,500 families, really. It's families that belong, and all of our conversations and questions that have been answered, you can type in the search bar. It could be 3 a.m. and you could have a kiddo with a fever and you want to use your oils, but you don't know what to do. You hop onto our Facebook group and you go into the search and you put in fever, and you will see tons and tons of content of what other moms have used for fever protocols and comments and tips and tricks. And so you're going to really feel confident in what you're doing. You can type in ADHD, you can type in anxiety, you can type in focus, you can type in our vitamins, our lifelong vitality vitamins, which are actually our #1 seller. Our vitamins, you guys, are something to write home about. Our vitamins have changed lives. I can't even tell you, like, get on our vitamins. That's all I'm going to say. If you type in lifelong vitality in our Facebook group, the amount of testimonies that come up will blow your mind. So over the years, we've actually, more recently, we've actually tried to pull off a lot of our content and our ebooks and our webinar recordings and things like that, and tried to organize it in like a prettier fashion on our website. So we have both there for you. And both of them are filled with ebooks, testimonials, charts, recipe blends. Like I said, we've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of recipe blends, videos, webinars, continued education, and more. We post all of our, video recordings and everything. We try to keep you guys up to date, and we've got content flying out the wazoo on a constant basis. So we really do. We're on it. This is just a small sampling of the ebooks that we have. I mean, we have a ton of ebooks, but this is just like a glimpse at the type of things that you can expect from us. And then classes. I personally, I am one of the people that do a lot of classes for our community. I love teaching. So this is like our very basic 101 class. I love to dive in deeper into, I like to expand upon and go outside of just talking about oils as well, because to me, that's great. If you want to buy oils and start using oils, we are your people, and we are going to hold your hand and walk you through that. But it's more than that. We need to get to the root cause of the things that we are dealing with in our life. And a lot of that is with elimination, eliminating toxins, eliminating the things that are causing problems, and then adding in the good. You can add in the good, but without taking out the bad, I mean, that doesn't really make sense, right? So I love to educate on how you can do both to maximize the impact that you're going to have by adding in these really good, healthy modalities. You're also going to get charts, recipes, and more. And these are actually some that we actually print out and will send to you when you get started with us. So you're also going to have tangible, things to, dilution chart, what to diffuse, how to make a roller, and so that you can tuck them away in your kitchen drawer or have them to reference. And then we're going to talk about how you can actually get oils. So there are 3 ways to purchase oils. Retail, which nobody does. We're not going to talk about that. Really, it's the wholesale membership. So think of it as Costco or Amazon. You're not locked into anything whatsoever. It's just the most cost-effective way to get started with an enrollment kit. It's going to waive that wholesale membership, which is normally $35. Who wants to pay that? It comes with a kit. Buy a kit. It comes with the wholesale prices for 1 year. After that 1 year, the renewal is $25. It doesn't auto renew. So if you never want to purchase oils again, then I haven't done a good job, but never mind that. It won't just auto renew. It won't be something that you're just sucked onto and it'll charge your card. Nothing like that. When you decide to order again, if it has been more than a year, it will charge the $25, but they will also reimburse you by giving you a free peppermint oil. And then the best way to purchase oils, if you're really into it, like I was when I first got started with oils, I joined the loyalty rewards program because I wanted everything, right? But my husband kind of was like, everything? I don't know about that. So I got my enrollment kit, and then I started the loyalty rewards program, which was a monthly customizable. So each month I got to go in and I could change my date if I wanted. I got to choose what I wanted that month and how much I wanted to spend. Some months I got to spend a little bit more, and some months I had to spend a little bit less, and it's totally customizable. So that worked really well for me when I wanted to grow my stash. And then there were certain oils that we were I mean, my husband, I don't know what he does with the On Guard, but we go through On Guard like crazy. And so I was like having to reorder things, and he got really into it. And he's like, hey, we're out of Deep Blue. Hey, we're out of Breathe. Hey, we're out of that roller. So this monthly loyalty rewards program worked really well for our family. And the best thing is every month I was earning points. And every month that I was on it, my percentage of points that I earned was going up. So it starts at 10% and goes up to 30, and then you stay at 30 for life. So I've been getting 30% back on all of my doTERRA purchases for like 6 years now, and it's been awesome. So I get to redeem those points. I get a crap ton of free product. They have doTERRA, you guys. If you haven't gotten this yet, they are such a generous company. Okay, this goes beyond Target Red Card, measly 5% that I swear I don't feel for nothing. 30% back on your purchases, that's a lot. And it's something that I use. I actually took my Target budget and my Amazon budget, and I put it into doTERRA because we use it for everything. We buy our deodorant, our mouthwash, our toothpaste, my kids' supplements, because I'm getting so much back. And I started this as a business because we used and loved the product so much, not the other way around. I was using the product for 5 years before my husband was kind of like, you kind of use and talk and share your oils a lot. Why don't you do this as a business? And I'm like, you're kind of smart sometimes. So here we are. And I almost have him beat in bringing home the bacon department. So he's really happy that he made that suggestion that day. And my goal is to bring him home, but never mind. We're not talking about that. Bring him home, meaning like retire him so that he doesn't have to work. So he can take care of the kids and I can work. I like that deal better. So July, we have an actual really good special in July. It's our summer special. So it's good for the month of July, where if you enroll with $150 order, doTERRA is going to give you 50 doTERRA dollars to use next month or later. You don't have to use it next month. You can use it anytime after next month. So here's just like an example of some things that you can get with that 50 doTERRA dollars. So this is like, people wait for this special. So it's now, and this is a really, really great just bonus of getting started this month. So I'm going to highlight our 2 most popular kits that come with the membership and all of that. And they are very cost effective because they're bundled, you're going to actually be saving an additional 20% rather than like if you were to buy it individually. So you're going to get that 20% plus you're getting the $35 waived, and you're getting 50 doTERRA dollars back next month to spend. So super killer deal. These 2 kits. We do have more kits. You're going to get with Janet after this, or whoever invited you to this call, and you guys can discuss a little bit more about what your family needs or what your needs are, your health goals, and maybe what your budget is. And she will steer you, or if it's me, I'll steer you into which kit I think would best suit you. But I'm just going to highlight our 2 most popular ones, which is first the Healthy Start Kit. It's the Pebble diffuser, which is a brand new diffuser. I'm so glad they changed the last diffuser. This diffuser I'm obsessed with. So I really like this diffuser. Then you're going to get the top 10 oils in a 5 ml size. So this is a perfect way to get all top 10 oils This is a really great, like, making over your medicine cabinet oils. I have a list of recipes that you can use in the diffuser and in to make rollers with the top 10 oils, which is amazing. So you will never not know how to use your oils. You're going to be using your oils. Don't you worry. So this one is $160 and you're going to get the $50 back as well. Next is the Home Essentials Kit. So these are actually the regular size bottles, the 15 ml. So 3 times the size of the bottles, okay? And you're gonna get the pedal diffuser, which is also my favorite diffuser. I actually have this in 2 of my bathrooms. So this is the top 10 oils, except one change. So stay with me. So back to the other kit. This one has frankincense, tea tree, and oregano. So this is very, like, this kit is more on the medicinal side, okay? And this is just me making the differentiating between the two. So this is the same top 10 oils, except for that frankincense, tea tree, and oregano is swapped for balance, copaiba, and adaptive. So this kit is more for emotions, mental health, you know, focus, calming, sleep, all those things. So we've got a little bit more medicinal, a little bit more emotional. Those would be the main differences between the kits. And then smaller 5 ml size, large 15 ml size. So those are the 2 differences between the kits. This one, for 3 times the bottle size, it's only $249, which isn't even double the cost of the other one. So this is an extremely good deal. I know it's a little bit higher price point, but for what you're getting, this is a really good deal, and you're getting the $50 back as well. So those are the 2. We have others, but I could keep you guys here all night, clearly, if I were to go through everything. And then this is my personal welcome gift, which you're going to get if you sign up with anybody from my team, which if you're on this call, you were invited from someone on my team. So this is what your welcome gift is going to look like. Oh, there's a mosquito flying right in front of me. Must be killed. Okay. You're going to get our welcome guide, which is going to be full of, you know, links to access to the Facebook group and the website and just all the things that you're going to want to need. You're going to get those welcome cards. They're going to actually come physically in your welcome gift from us. You're going to get some pre-made custom roller bottles so that you can start rolling and using your oils right away. You get to pick out what blends we put in them as well. You're going to get a little thing of fractionated coconut oil. You're going to get a digital copy of our favorite book, our Advanced Oil Magic book, which is the Holy Grail. We were able to get a digital copy of it for free, so we can send that to all of our customers, which is amazing. You can access it on your phone or your computer, and it's super awesome. And then I put together last year my winter wellness ebook, which, let's be honest, it's very important all year round in the climate that we're in. So I think that it's got so much information that can be used right now. So I am throwing that into anyone on my team. Doesn't matter who you sign up with. They will have access to give you my winter wellness ebook. And it's all the recipes that my family uses to stay well and get well and be well. Bone broth, elderberry syrup, fire cider, all my goodies are in this book. So it's amazing. You're welcome. And I hope that you have enjoyed this class. Thank you for being with me. Text the person that invited you to this class and tell them how amazing I am and that you loved my class. And tell them what your ailments are, and they're going to help you steer you and make a recommendation for a kit if you're interested. If not, no worries. You can come to as many classes as you want. We love that. My passion is educating. I don't care if you ever buy oils from us or not. I would love for you to continue your education journey, and I'm here for you. So can I answer any questions? Oh, we've got lots of chats going on here. Lavender peppermint roller with it. Oh, nice, Janet. Yes. Oh my gosh, deep blue. THC free, yes. And I'll send you some more information on that. I love Siberian fir and citrus. Oh my God, me too. Adaptive is so good. DIY rollers everywhere. Cars first. Oh yes. All the oil stations for sure. I know. Oh my gosh. Oh, good. Yes. Fake boobs, toxic bags. Yes. I know. I wanted a boob job for so long and now I can't have one. Oh, thank you, Rachel. Oh, thanks, guys. You guys are the best. Oh, we got birds in the house. I have, you have to follow, oh my gosh, Carlson Farmhouse, I think. She's got a ton of birds and she talks oils and pets and birds all day long. I can't hear you.
I've heard before that oils aren't that great for birds. Is that?
Okay, so in general, I would say yes, because in general, people are not using doTERRA, but there are rules. So follow, I will send her Instagram to your mom and start following her. She also uses all homeopathics on her birds. Her info is amazing.
Great. Thank
Carlson
you.
Farmhouse. It's Shannon Carlson. She's also on our team. She's amazing. She's a pet guru. She used to work at a veterinary. She's retired law enforcement, but she's bird lady and she knows it all. Her feed, you'll get so much info on it.
Carlson Farmhouse.
Yeah.
Got it.
Got it? Okay, perfect. Yeah, you'll love her.
Well, thank you for the presentation.
Thank you for being on. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. All right. Well,
hope you feel better.
Thank you. Thank you. I do feel better. I feel better now than from this morning. So that's good.
Good. Well, thank you, Jenna.
All right. Absolutely. So if anyone needs me, you know where to find me. And I think I have a plate of hot food waiting for me. So thank you all.
Thank
you. Good night.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye.